Hello twin flames, this is Victoria and this is your daily energy check. Today is gonna be a very quick reading. I call it an express reading, and the one question we're gonna ask in both ways is, what does the twin want to know about the twin? And then there will be an answer. I will start with an oracle card as always, and then we'll switch right into that question. So let's take a peek at what twins are wondering about and what's going on with their counterpart, especially if they're not in active communication at the moment. Okay, let's get started. Hope you guys are doing great. This is probably my last reading from this location, and I'm going back to Captain Cook in the Big Island, Hawaii, where I think I'm gonna be staying in the same room, but we'll see. We'll find out. And I'll probably be doing more of the outside readings as I did before. We'll see. It'll be a surprise. I might actually miss one day because I need to catch up on quite a few things for my website and some of the future plans, like courses and workshops. So yeah, this week hasn't been really active with the viewing, so I'm a little discouraged actually anyway. So I thought maybe that's a good idea to actually take a bit of a break from these readings. And just a reminder, these readings are for free, but of course I do need to kind of go on doing this, and I need some support and encouragement from you. If it's possible, I do have links for donations in the description box, and also there's an Amazon wish list, and you can support me by ordering something from the list. Or of course you can order a personal reading. I don't do a lot of those right now, so yeah, this is your chance before I do add extra marketing resources for my services, and I'll be very busy again. I didn't do it purposefully while I was in the active phase of my travel in February, but now I'm gonna be back to my main residence. It's not gonna be as adventurous, and I plan to pick up more of the readings and coaching sessions and things like that. Okay, so, and you can find out more information about that on the website in the description box, or by sending me an email and explaining what you are looking for. Let's see what we have. What is going on with Divine Feminine these days? What do we need to know? This moment, actually, let's put it that way. What do we need to know about Divine Feminine energy? Okay, we got grace and gratitude. Through gratitude, joy expands. This is one of my favorite cards, actually. It's a very yin related energy, you know, and you can see it in the card, and you can feel it even with the message that they send. Right? It's very fitting, of course, that we get that message for Divine Feminine. So this is the message about getting back into your own skin, right, into your natural habitat. And if you feel like you had to work hard to make your way through certain obstacles or to certain goals, this is time to breathe out, relax, and surrender into that joyful space, whatever you need to do to get there. Or maybe just don't do anything, and that's the trick, right? A lot of times that works. Take a day off and don't have much planned, right? That could be a plan. Don't plan anything for the day. Just go with the flow and do whatever drives you. But it's not like go with the flow and then, you know, your kids, your partner, your parents are gonna be pulling on your energy and asking for your attention, and you'll be, you know, taking care of them. No, this is like, take a day for yourself, like quality time with you. If it's gonna involve other people, that's fine, but that should be your choice. And doing something joyful and exciting together. What do we have for Divine Masculines? And by the way, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment letting me know what you liked about it. Also, get introduce yourself. Tell me where you're from. I'm wondering. I was actually in one of the sessions where I'm getting some more education today, and I introduced myself in chat. Hey, aloha from Hawaii, and I realized how unusual it is for people, right? We don't get a lot of, like, you don't hear much like, yay, I'm from Hawaii. Sometimes, but not that often, even within states. Not to mention if it's something international, like an international event, right? So yeah, maybe you're from somewhere in the Pacific as well, who knows? And then I can be like, oh, okay, I'm connecting with you guys because, you know, I'm in this part of the world, the same one with you. Stepping into power, that's what we have for Divine Masculine. You are strong beyond measure. Look at that. And this is the ultimate yang card, right? The masculine energy, the masculinity. You are brave. Take action. Step into power, you know? Get empowered. Beautiful. The twins are taking on their natural roles. Okay, let's get into that question and answer territory. So for the question, I'm going to be using the Souls on Fire deck. And the question, as you understand, is what does a twin want to know about the twin? What kind of area of their life? What sort of questions are flying in their head? So let's start with Divine Feminine's asking a question about Divine Masculine. So what would Divine Feminine like to know? We immediately get 8 of Wands. Any clarification? And Justice. Okay. So this is, as you can understand, is about balance more than anything else in this deck, right? A lot of times we see Justice like work in karmic questions or maybe certain legalities. In this case, it's about literally energy balance. And Divine Feminine is asking, is the communication you have with the world providing you the balance and confidence that you need, right? Like, how healthy, how authentic is communication that you have with other people? When I say with the world, I mean with other people in this case. Okay, let's get the answer. And for answers, I'm going to be using the Light Seers Tarot. What do Divine Masculines answer to that? Question about healthy communication. It brings in balance. Ooh, Hierophant. Anything else? It's a very interesting Hierophant in this deck too. Oof, and a broken heart. Because normally Hierophant is about, it's like a priest, you know, and there are other people around, and in this deck, Hierophant is by themselves. And it is a masculine energy by nature of the card. There's also 3 of Swords here. So Divine Masculine is saying that for now, they can only find that balance in communication with their higher power, communication with God. It's hard for them to find that with other people. They get hurt a lot as soon as they become authentic, aka vulnerable. You know, they get their heart broken somehow, you know, or other people let them down. So they're still in process of figuring out how to find that balance first, you know, where you can be authentic enough, but you don't have to put your heart on the sleeve and you know, get hurt every time the other person doesn't respond with the same sincerity or authenticity. This is a process, a work in progress. Okay, And what would divine masculine like to know about divine feminines? Yeah, I'm also getting, in addition to that, you know, for the Three of Swords, divine masculines also get re-triggered with some old wounds. So even in the moment, they sometimes realize that it's not a big deal what is happening, what they're being told, but it does trigger some old painful memories, and that hurts. So then they don't know what to do to get back into balance, because they become reactional, emotionally reactional in that situation. Also, the other person doesn't deserve that, and they understand that it's not healthy for themselves. Okay, here we got the moon. Anything else? Innermost feelings, actually. Oh, and Nine of Pentacles. Wow. So divine masculines would like to know about what's happening with the emotional state of divine feminines, like what's really going on. You know, the moon is showing like the true emotional field, right? Like feelings and emotions, what's going on there, right? And is divine feminine happy and content in her own right, in their space? How joyful they are, how beautiful they feel, you know, by themselves within their life. That's interesting. And there is that like emphasis here, because divine masculine, of course, finds their idea of beautiful and successful and happy. No, not happy, joyful, you know, like capable of that kind of joy of life. And they want to know that's really happening, what's going on with divine feminines. Let's get the answer. It's their feelings and emotions, how they see themselves. Knight of Pentacles. Ooh. And Ten of Swords. So divine feminines are saying that there are still some obstacles, including the broken heart question as well. And this is the other side of it, right? That was Three of Swords. This is Ten of Swords. This is a part where it's like they understand it's enough. It doesn't serve me, and I'm letting it go. I'm releasing it and transmuting it. So there's a lot of that inner work happening, a lot of those opportunities. But although this is like the painful part, this is more of a shadow side of things, at the same time, divine feminine can see this bright future and a lot of excitement in it, and excitement about it, right? Knight of Pentacles doesn't move quickly, so divine feminine understands that in order to get what they're looking for and progress in that road, in that path, with their mission, with their life purpose, with their personal goals, it's gonna take some time, especially if those are the big goals. But consistency counts, and it's not a sprint, it's a marathon, right? So they're taking care of themselves, they're releasing this pain, and constantly growing and, you know, evolving spiritually to be able to walk this path and to progress in this path. And I love how they have, it's kind of supposed to be pentacles actually, how they have a lot of sorry, a lot of them in the field here, right? It's like, yeah, you're gathering this beautiful gifts, really, right? It can be money, it can be other kinds of resources, right? But you do it one by one, and you do it gradually, right? And it's not even always that one straightforward path. You see they're scattered here, right? So it's even more important to keep your eyes on the prize and stay focused, just like Knight of Pentacles does. So it's not all rainbows and unicorns to answer the question, right? But divine feminine believes in herself enough to keep focusing on this bright future, to stay enthusiastic and motivated. And on the other hand, to keep working on removing these burdens that these heartaches that sometimes are keeping them from moving along, or from moving along faster. Let's put it that way. Okay, I think I'm gonna finish it here. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. I love you all, and I will be back with more readings very soon, probably from a different location. Bye, everyone.